fight, I played with Allison. I think I played with her on Alatreon, finishing up her Alatreon Urgent. But other than that, the general strategy seems to be bringing a Lance. You know, he does so many really powerful attacks that are suddenly worthless once you have Guard +2. I mean, you don't even get pushed back anymore. And really, you don't take any damage, at least no damage that you can't heal from just one Mega Potion after some time. I actually really enjoy it when the baggies show up because he just destroys them. I actually feel pretty bad for the baggies. Oh well. So Allison, I believe the reason why she's using that Barioth Lance is she may not have a large variety of lances, but the Barioth Lance does a really, just a fantastic amount of raw damage. I mean, if you compare it to just about any other raw damage lance in the game, outside of maybe the upgraded Alatreon or Devil Jho lances, I think it's probably the most powerful, so long as you upgrade either the attack or critical eye. Because once something goes over 55 affinity, or not 55, once something goes over 50 affinity, you're not really looking at that lance's raw damage anymore. You're looking at a weapon that does the 1.25 times damage that will occasionally proc for less damage at its normal rate. So that's pretty cool. That's really the best way to look at affinity in this game, or at least that's how I look at it for those really high affinity weapons. Generally speaking, each 10% increase to a weapon's affinity increases the total damage output by 0.025%, or 2.5% that is. Because I'm going to try and use the shock trap. I'm probably using it too late into the fight this area, but you really want to make sure everyone brings a shock trap when you're fighting him. So he just left, that sucks. Ugh. Well, if everyone brings a shock trap, and everyone brings paralysis mushrooms, generally speaking, you will have more than enough materials to get him to drop his tail so that it can be cut. Okay, I think I actually get a little confused here. I see this pink dot, I'm like, oh! I guess the Devil Jho must have ran over there. Nope. It's just the Barioth that I painted earlier. It's so funny, like, when you're at this point in the game, and like, you're trying to hunt this Devil Jho, you're like, you don't even care. It's like, what is this stupid cat doing in my way? Get out of the way, cat. I think I kick it. I don't care about you. You're in my way. I don't want to fight you. Okay, dodge out of the way. Boom. Alright, and it seems as if Devil Jho has run all the way to Area 1. Now, I haven't fought him in any other area other than the Tundra, but he has these secret areas in every map. Now, when he's sort of weak, he'll go to the beginning area where he's going to knock down a wall, and you'll fight him there, but you don't want to kill him, and you don't want to capture him. You want him to knock down that wall for two reasons. The first and best reason is he drops a shiny immediately. Let's see what I get. I get a Wyvern Tear. I have gotten Devil Jho gems from that before. So any chance to get a Devil Jho gem, you're going to want to take. Other than that, if you'll go up 2 areas, I'll show this very soon. He goes to this little secret area where there'll be mining points, there'll be bug points, and there'll be a bone gathering point where you can collect dragon bone relics. Now, it would seem as if Marlborough and Allison have kind of forgotten that we're still in a fight, and they're off collecting there way too early. You want to be in this area, you want to be fighting the Devil Jho, and it seems like he's going to be weak enough to kill, or we want to capture him before you go off to start collecting from those spots. Generally, I prefer to kill Devil Jho. He gives 4 body carves. That's a lot of carves, and a lot of the items that I need are from carves anyways. I need his fangs and I need his claws. I think you have an additional chance to get a scalp if you capture him, but I think most people, if they're capable of it, would prefer to kill him unless they're like really pressed for time. Now, you may have noticed I brought those, I forget what they're called, adamant seeds. There's a really good reason to bring those with Devil Jho. I should have brought power seeds as well because that's a pretty good boost. I didn't. if he hits you with his drool, sometimes you'll get a little defense buff. You'll see Marblerow and Melena have it. If you take the armor seed, that will go away. And if there's one thing that you don't want to have with Devil Jho around, is you don't want to have that defense buff, because you can very easily die to one of his big attacks if he hits you, especially in that gunner armor. Oof. Or I don't know about Allison. I don't know what sort of defense level her... Oh wow, that must have been a shock trap. That must have not been a paralysis, because we just had a paralysis. I don't know how upgraded her armor is, because I've seen her take some really, really tough hits. It's foreshadowing, for those of you that don't know. Now, something you'll see me and Marlboro doing, Marlboro did it because he didn't bring any large barrel bomb pluses, is you can set off barrels relatively safely with the poke from the lance. That's what I do. I don't know how I got designated as the bomb detonator, seeing as Melena still has the, the bow gun. She could just shoot it with a normal shot away from him, but I guess she'd rather me do it, so I set off the bombs. The reason I didn't fall asleep is not only do I have a +7 guard decoration, or charm, I guess what you call it, is it's not only +7 for guard, but it's +10 for sleep, which is just, it's really great for the Tundra. I mean, there are all these baggies around, but they can't do anything to me at all. They can just, like, knock me over. I dodged through that one. I am really on with my dodging in this. I don't know. This was seriously, this was at 1:30 in the morning. I think at this point I was really tired, but I'm like, ugh, must get my Devil Jho tutorial done for the fans. So, yes, I did this video, and I think I did Jen Moran the same night. I have a Legia Crust video. I have all sorts of videos that I have to put up soon. Okay, charge through his charge, and really that did no damage at all. So I think I came out the winner on that one. Although I guess he didn't take any damage, so I guess it was a tie. Okay, at this point, I haven't given up on cutting the tail, but it's apparent that nobody else brought parashrooms, nobody else brought shock traps, and these lances just don't have the range at all to reach to where we would need to get them. So, part of what I was saying, this is both, okay, Allison fainted here. This is not only how to be prepared, but this is a teamwork tutorial. Bring all of the things that you need to get off his tail and his head. And at the same time, if you have a teammate that's died, don't do what Marlboro is about to do. Do not kill the monster after someone has died. Allison has fought just as hard as the rest of us, but she had the bad luck to be hit by 2 of Devil Jho's 2 most powerful attacks, and she died, and she's all the way in the beginning area, and she'll be lucky to get 1 carve, let alone all 4. So my main advice for Devil Jho: find a core group of players to play with on a regular basis. Over time, you'll learn each other's individual playing styles, and you'll learn to coordinate whatever strategies you find work best for your group. So groups are going to want to do some more sleep bombing, some are going to focus on status attacks, others will mostly worry about raw damage. The most important thing is to learn to work together. A team that works together will be very efficient, and you'll kill monsters much faster. So in any case, until next time, good luck, and have a good hunt.